So I've been putting off self-care all year, and it took a ceiling leak to force me out of my apartment to finally take a break. That's why I'm in this robe. My name is Jason Williams. This is INFJ Dating. There's a speedboat outside. This was not going to be my second video. My second video was going to be about Monday, which also sucked. Basically, I had to end my Friends with Benefits that I was really enjoying. I know she was too, but our agreement in my mind was broken. But I'll talk about that later. So right now in my apartment, there's 3 industrial fans booming, shooting at the ceiling. My place is not big. And there's also a dehumidifier where my TV mostly is and my internet. When I left my apartment, it was 87 degrees. So I had to decide to do something. I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty good under pressure, but I was stressed. I was probably stressed all day. It's just people coming in and out and like, what is this? And how much are they going to do? And if they tear off my ceiling, how long is it going to take to repair? And what am I going to do? This was a lesson and a gift. Basically, Thursday night, I saw a little water bubble appear on my ceiling around 5 p.m., 4:30 or 5 p.m. on Thursday. I didn't know what to do. Maintenance portal was down. I couldn't like put in something, so I emailed the front office lady. Apparently, she's out of town until Monday. And I'm like, okay, should I call the emergency maintenance or not? I don't know. I don't know if this is considered emergency. Nothing's leaking yet. And I kept asking like ChatGPT or going online, and they kept saying yes. I didn't do it. I waited till Friday morning. Property manager, this floater, and also maintenance was a floater. They came in, they helped. They had one plumber come in who said it was one thing. They had other guys come in that says another thing. At this point, we still don't know. But it was an entire day, unexpected, high stress for me. My thoughts were, what is this and how can we get it solved? And if we don't find out what it is, then it's going to take longer. And where am I going to stay? My home is my sanctuary. That's where I'm comfortable. I'm an INFJ. I am introverted, very introverted. I love just to, my home centers me. And now it's just all upended. There's a chunk of the ceiling taken out, and even more is going to be taken out. No one solved the issue. There's 3 industrial fans that the sound alone drives me mad if I hear it for longer than 30 seconds. It's so loud. There's a dehumidifier. I was just told, don't open the windows, don't turn on the air, and you're going to get dehydrated. And I'm already dehydrated. I have allergies. I have asthma. It was 87 degrees when I left. And I was like, I can't stay here. I had to like find a hotel quickly, and I didn't know. It was like an out-of-pocket expense I wasn't expecting. Being honest, I was stressed. And I was noticing myself because I'm trying to stay calm. I remember I called my mom about it, and I just like went off on her, like just kind of freaking out. And most of the time she would have driven me nuts. But this time she actually gave me good advice, and she kind of, told me how it was and kind of calmed me down a little bit. Well, first off, I just want to say this is a lesson. These are lessons and gifts. I'm complaining, and that's how I started the video. But I want to assure you, I learned a lot from this. That's why I'm making this as a video. I was like, how can I tie this all together and turn my L's into lessons, So this is what I learned from this leaky roof. So I learned that I want to feel respected. I want to feel like, the people at my apartment complex care and respect me. And most of the time it does, but then there's always a small time where I'm like, I can't tell if this is normal or if I'm being like fooled or tricked or something. So, but the thing is, what I do know is I don't have control over who respects me or not. I can just do the best I can. But if someone chooses to respect me, they do. If they don't, they don't. But it's out of my control. Another thing I noticed is I didn't want to feel like someone was taking advantage of me or my kindness, where I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I will stay in this apartment with 3 blaring loud fans and it's 87 degrees and there's a dehumidifier. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand this apart. Also, there's no internet and TV because that's where the leak is, so you have to move it away from that stuff. I don't want people to think like, okay, well, Jason will just do it because he's nice. I feel like I've been taken advantage of in the past. But again, I don't have control over it. I only have control over what I allow. Oh my God, there's a little bird. Ah, damn it, he left. I was gonna shoot that little bird. Not shoot it, but like turn the camera around. Another thing I learned, I don't want to feel like the victim. I'm always trying not to feel like the victim, but then sometimes when I speak, I sound like, oh, look, when it rains, it pours, everything's collapsing around me. Woe is me. What am I going to do? Look at this. Look what life has dealt me. I need to be more mindful of that because I don't want to be the victim. I have a hard time reaching out to people to ask for help because I'm always kind of like, I think because I'm more vocal and direct than other people, I ask a lot of favors, and a lot of people don't ask as many favors back to me. So I feel like sometimes friendships are uneven in that way, and I want to reciprocate because of INE. So when I can't reciprocate and then I got another issue, I'm always kind of worried, oh, am I taking too much? Again, it shouldn't be a thing. I want to feel valued, or I'm like protected and valued legally. That's another thing I noticed. I noticed that it hurt my feelings when they're like, hey, you're going to be in this situation with 3 fans on and this dehumidifier, and it's going to be really hot in here, and you're going to have some issues probably over this weekend, but it's going to be uncomfortable, but you can still do it, right? Like, that hurt my feelings. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they couldn't... I'm sure they felt bad for me, but I kind of wish they kind of thought like, yeah, this would suck to be in this situation over a weekend, entire weekend. It'd suck. And it hurt my feelings that they were kind of like, oh, you can do it, right? Yeah, I was just stressed watching them tear up my ceiling. And then I went on Instagram and I posted that I might need a place to stay, though I'm trying to get a hotel. And the thing is, right now, I'm in a hotel. But I posted that on social media, and multiple people got back to me. They're like, hey, you can stay in my trailer. It's in my backyard. Hey, I got a spare bedroom. Hey, I'm not going to be home. You can stay at my place. I can just give you the keys. Then I had my friend text me, hey, you want to come over and watch movies and you can stay over? His wife messaged me and called me. I'm getting a little choked up because I'm just like thinking of all the people in my vast network. This is why I created INFJ Dating, because it's about dating and it can help men. I mostly help introverted men, but I can also help women. I can also help LGBTQ. But like the ripple effect, and I call it the ripple effect because I feel like you have to be really patient for this to happen. I have a vast network of people that I can rely on, depend on, who love me, that I love, that I enjoy going on my way to help. And I put effort in. I try to connect for real, not like just shallow stuff. And, it just comes back to you in important areas. So what I ended up doing was I went to one of my friends' houses. I said no to a lot of them, and I was going to get a hotel. And then one of them that kind of lived close and had a spare room and a spare mattress, and kind of lured me in with their movie. They're like, hey, you want to watch a movie? And they have dogs. And yeah, I'm getting a little verklempt when I'm thinking about it. So that felt good, and I wouldn't have got that lesson at this situation that happened. Yeah, I needed a vacation. I've been putting it off. I've been like dreaming about it. I just want to get away and make some of these videos. I want to make more content and give out more value, and I feel like it's my purpose, and it'd be very selfish, and I will not be fulfilling my purpose if I'm not sharing all this good stuff that I learned, that I've learned over decades, and it's all piecing together, and I just kind of keep it to myself because I think no one wants it. But I don't care if everybody doesn't want it, but I'm sure the people who do want it will find this video. But yeah, I needed a vacation because I couldn't stay at my place. And also I'm wearing this because I don't have a good robe at my house. So I'm just like super enjoying it. I really like the shower here. It's just so nice. So I am more relaxed, and I like how many windows this place has. Good light. It's okay to treat myself. I kept thinking like, oh, I should like spend the bare minimum because, you know, if I want the property manager or my renter's insurance to reimburse me, they're only gonna reimburse me so much. And if I get a nicer hotel, then I won't get reimbursed, and that's like a bad thing. But it's not. I want to treat myself, and that's okay. I love myself, and I need to remind myself of this. Another thing that's a lesson that I keep learning over and over again is I can't control outcomes. I can't control all outcomes. I do my best to foresee and predict. I'm an overthinker, so I want to predict issues or problems before I go somewhere. Like I'm going somewhere on a Saturday. Is it going to be crowded? Does this mean I have to leave early? Where am I going to park? How much is parking? Should I take a lift? These are things I overthink, but I can't control everything. I can't control Mother Nature or just something that happens, or, you know, life is unpredictable and I just got to roll with it. And that's what comes to the next one, which is a thing that I've taken classes on and which changed my life. You want to change your life? Take an improv class. Take an improv class. You'll make friends. You will open up as a person in an insane way, especially if you ride the wave. But improvise. Life, everything I do is half improvised. Like right now I have like bullet points for this, but I can't read a script fully. I have to inject myself into something. Same with when I shoot a movie. I'm like an amateur filmmaker, short filmmaker, comedy mostly. I don't guess I'm not an amateur. I'm a independent filmmaker, no budget. But even when I make those movies, there's always some improv because I love it. I feel like the looseness of it and just the thinking on your toes is the most realistic thing we can do. And that's because that makes us present. You gotta be present to do improv. Good improv, at least. I've been putting off this content. Again, I wasn't gonna even make this as my first video. My first video was gonna be something completely different, like kind of frequently asked questions to me, or what this is all about. Maybe some myths, dating myths that I hear all the time. They're just complete nonsense. And then this Monday, my Friends with Benefits, I was really enjoying. I had to end it with her because I feel like she broke our agreement, at least in my mind, and I could have gone back on it. I do think her intent was not ill will. I don't have any hard feelings for her, which is a lesson in itself, is why I want to make other videos. I did this one first, but now I'm in this hotel and I feel like banging out a bunch of videos. I probably like making videos here more than at my house because it's just different and I like it. And now I'm here and it kind of forced me here. So now I'm like motivated to make more videos, which is something I've been trying to do. So I really should be grateful for this. And I am. It's hard. I'm just thinking of all the issues coming back home this coming up week. I'm like, what if I just enjoy myself here, right now, and just like let it go. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I can't control it. I might drop dead right after I make this video. I don't know. Can't control it. Just be here, be present. Struggles make me reflect. I don't know about you, but anytime I have a struggle, I'm like, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? And there's always something, even deaths. Like, what can I learn from this? A lot of times it's what I learned. The biggest thing I learned from this was how big my network was and how many people reached out. I think I deleted the post in 30 minutes, but I had like 7 people reach out. People texted me. I know I would have gotten more because I love my friends love me. And someone can be pessimistic, be like, how do you know that? What if they're just lying to you? And my answer to that is I don't care. I feel something. I feel the love, and I feel the love for them. And I feel good when I do something and connect with another person. I feel good. So I don't think anybody reached out of pity. I think everybody really wanted to help because they're my friend and they know I did the same for them. Yeah. I wouldn't have felt that jolt of joy had the situation not happen. So I'm gonna remind myself of that. And whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna go back next week. It's gonna be 3 more full days of roughness, but I have friends to lean back on. I can get in another hotel if I want. I just need to learn to roll with the punches, to stand up for myself, line and sand boundaries, and do what I'm already doing, which is staying vulnerable and trying to stay authentic as much as I can and work on my connections and be present. Most of my content lately has been quick reels I made on Instagram, 1.5 minutes long, about answering Reddit questions. I don't like to be on Reddit. I feel like it's a very toxic place. And I was hoping people would ask me questions. No one did. I don't know if people are just like me and they're like, I don't like things on YouTube or Instagram. I just watch. Or I don't want to subscribe. And I get that because I'm the same way. I've avoided YouTube for the longest time. I use it as a Google search. Now I'm just going to make longer videos. And the people who want to watch them will watch them. And everybody else doesn't have to. Because I want to do something that's aligned with me. And this is what's aligned with me. And I have a lot of other videos coming. A lot. Just like piling up. I'm so excited. Oh my God, there's that bird again. Hold on. Damn it. I missed it again. There's this like little... Here, he wants it. Hold on. So if you got questions or you want to work with me or whatever, I'm coming up with a bunch of freebies that I'm excited about, and I want to have a beta course. I think I'm just excited because I know what's possible for people, and I don't find it that difficult, but you got to do it. That's the hardest part. It's like people forget to do it, or they think I can't do it because I'm already this way, which is a load of shit. You're not. We all know anybody can change your identity. You're stuck to beliefs, but sometimes realizing there's a lot of what ifs in life and you lean into those, your whole perspective can change on things. I'm going to end it on that. There's going to be more videos very soon. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I hope I get to know you a little better. Is that a weird thing to say? Whatever.